flag. For those of you to my left are in communist North Korea. For those of you to my right, relatively safe with me in the Republic. Alright, you can feel free to move on to the northern end of the building. We just ask you cross on that side of the table to pay respect to the United Nations command flag. If I can get you guys to make a little hole right there, because one of the rock soldiers has come walking right through. Rock soldier, pose! Alright, the soldiers posted in here, they're here for your protection. You're standing at a modified position of Taekwondo, what we like to call rock ready. Now, the stance and the sunglasses are made to pose as an intimidation factor towards the KPA. You'll notice that the soldiers outside the building, they're half exposed behind that wall. That's to present less of a target that they're fired upon by North Korea. Now, if you look to the southern end of the building, you'll see a glass time flag with flags on it. Now, at one time, there was a shelf there with miniature silk flags of each of those nations. However, in March 2001, when President Bush came here to meet with the President of South Korea, Kim Dae-jung, at about the same time they were shaking hands, two North Korean soldiers came into that door and grabbed the U.S. flag off the shelf and started to shine their boots with it. Because of that, the shelf and the flags had to be replaced at that time. Alright, that wraps up for the MAC building. You can feel free to move around and take pictures of anything you want, to include the rock soldiers. We just ask you do not touch them or interfere with them in any way, or they are performing a duty. But as you can see, you can stand right next to them and take a picture. Please, it's also important you do not place any objects like cameras or umbrellas or anything else on any of the tables, and do not sit in any of the furniture. And lastly, do not go beyond the soldiers to the north end of the building, where the door behind them leads to North Korea. And there's usually two KPA soldiers out there armed with pistols waiting for people like you to cross. I'll be located at the southern end of the building. If you have any questions, we have about 5 minutes. Feel free to move around.
Keine Film maar kant opgepakt. Kijk, wees een keer naar de lijn.
You cannot point. They can't see me. There's no soldiers here. And sometimes...
Had ik er een beetje naar achter? Zal ik er naast die...